Monday. I like saying a word at the end of that.
It's good.
It works.
It's a little like bump, 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 bump.
Monday. And here's the good news.
What?
Every single show will have a day associated with it.
That is.
So we'll never run out of ideas.
Tom, how did I not think of that before?
I don't know. They used to do it years ago. They would have breaks like that, and it would pop it on Laugh-In.
Love laughing.
Yeah, they would do it, and someone would say Bork or whatever when it came. It made
Bork.
no difference. It was just they'd have some word, and that's how they.
Bork.
Bork.
Yeah.
Bork.
Yeah.
Well,
Whatever word, but today was Monday.
Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's a crazy day. I feel like I didn't want to introduce myself.
Okay, well, I think you should.
I'm Jeremy Ray.
I'm Maddie Conklin.
I'm Tom Curtin.
It's one of those days, you know?
It's
just
one of
one
those
of those days, my friends.
Okay, you guys, something terrifying happened last night, which is why I'm very tired today, because it was very late. I have a mouse in my house.
Ooh.
I have a little field mouse in my house, and we realized there's a dead one under our fridge, and now we have to set a live mouse out safely. So I didn't sleep a wink last night. I was like freaking
you think
out
the
that
mice
the
were gonna
mice
crawl
were.
all
Yes,
over your
basically,
face?
yeah. And get this, I have 2 medium-sized dogs, 2 boxers. Did not flinch. They saw it. They saw us with the cheese and running around, and they just sat there.
Well, you were running around like crazy. They didn't need to do anything.
I
They
would
go,
hope
"Bark,
they'd
bark,
help
bark,
us,
bark, bark,
kind of
bark, bark."
herd
That's
them.
what
but
they would do.
I guess boxers aren't known for herding. They're known for just being lazy.
I also love that Maddie calls her dogs medium-sized. I call them large.
Yeah.
Well, according to
boxers.
the American Kennel Club, boxers are medium-sized dogs in tall in stature. I don't know if that's true.
That I believed you though.
Thank
They have
you.
a great credit rating.
They do. That's why we got them.
Well, Tom, correct me if I'm wrong. They say where there's one mouse, there's at least 10.
Don't.
Is that accurate or?
That's the low end, though.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there are at least 10. And now what makes it worse is it's either a single mom or a single dad.
Look.
They'll be running around like crazy now.
Oh my goodness. Where's mom?
I know. It was so cute too. And it
reminds
was
me-
eating cheese, but then we couldn't get it.
It reminds me of when Phoebe on Friends had her pet mouse in her cupboard and she
Okay.
kept it there because it was it wasn't supposed to be there, but she was like, all right, we'll just have a family of mice living in our kitchen cabinets. Who does that?
Oh man. Well, this one chose the living room, which is where we all hang out. So
Oh, no.
I'm just like, oh my gosh, I hope we can get him out safely.
I just hope you get them out safely, but they always want to come back.
Back in because of the cold weather. Yeah.
They can get in little bitty cracks. They can
yeah.
kind of collapse their heads to
And get
squeeze
through.
in.
So if you have any remedies, let me know.
Let us know.
Move.
Pick up everything. You know what? Set the house on fire.
Aye.
All right, let's check in with Blake at SDC. Blake, how's it going this morning?
Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. Maddie, I'm sorry to hear about your mouse. That does not sound enjoyable, but I am here at Silver Dollar City. An old-time Christmas has commenced here at the park. There is so much happening. You can see the lights are still on around us kind of as the sun is coming up here. But over the next 3 hours this morning on Unscripted, we'll be covering a lot of exciting stuff, talking everything you need to know about this Christmas season, talking about some entertainment, as well as what food you can expect throughout this holiday season, and a little bit about their tasting passport. So, guys, I'm pumped to be here. This is the best place to be in the Ozarks for Christmas. You don't want to miss out on it. There's plenty of time to get out here the next several weeks. And if you didn't know, they're actually keeping the park open just a little bit longer this year, so you have a little bit more time to enjoy it with the family. We'll be talking with Brandy and Maddie, some familiar faces, of course, and then we have a brand new friend you'll be meeting today as well. Guys, I'm so pumped to be here. More to share. Back to you in studio. Have a good couple of hours.
Yes.
No, you have a good couple of hours, Blake.
Yes, Blake. Thank you. Yeah, that tasting passport, that's where it's at.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
It's the one way
Yeah.
to do
And I
it.
can't wait to ask Tom about the weather because it looked very
Well,
moody.
Yes.
Moody. That's a great way to put it. Yeah.
were you
You
say?
meant the other Tom. I was ready.
Oh.
I was ready to go.
Tom, I mean.
Tom?
What do you
It
see?
looked like he was in a rainforest there.
did.
It
Just
did.
all
It looked
misty and everything.
Magical.
Yeah. You know, as I've gotten older, the thing I look forward to at SDC is the food now, more than the rides. You know, it's funny how life hits you.
I look for benches.
A place to sit.
Amen
That's,
to that.
Oh, a bench.
Yeah, I mean, walking those hills doesn't take
Yeah.
much to
Yeah.
wear you out. I'll tell you that. All right, I got a story here that's a follow-up. We love a good follow-up, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did we talk last week about the monkeys who got out of the research lab?
yes, we did.
Did you guys hear about this?
I forgot it.
Have you
I
seen this?
did
Have you
too.
heard about this? Well, here it is. Big progress in South Carolina in a monkey hunt All right, authorities say they have now recovered more than half the monkeys that escaped from a research facility laboratory last week. They made a run for it on Wednesday after a lab worker left the door unlocked during feeding time. Oh,
my
no.
gosh.
24 monkeys were captured, and all of those were unharmed. But 18 more are still on the loose. Officials say most of them haven't gone too far. Many of them are still lingering in the woods, hanging out in the trees along the fence of the compound there. So this, Maddie, I gotta ask, would you rather have a monkey make its way into the house or the mice? It could be worse.
You know, monkeys are very smart, so maybe the mouse is okay for now.
I want a monkey.
It's staying out of sight. These monkeys would be wreaking havoc.
Have any of these monkeys said no yet?
To my knowledge,
Okay.
No.
Because that's
I
where it
don't-
all starts, you know?
yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'll say it. It would seem a little bit Jumanji-like to me
Yes.
if I were walking the dog in good old beautiful South Carolina, and boop, out pops a couple of monkeys. And where's Robin Williams?
Right? We need him.
Where's the characters at here? I'm getting a little curious. So, that's an interesting one. Monkeys getting out.
If one came to my house, though, like if I saw one in the backyard, I'd be like, "You're mine now. Come on in.
Come on in.
Come on in.
You
Curious
won't get
George.
another dog, you'll get a monkey.
Here are the dogs. Here's
Yes.
the cats. Let's make yourself a home."
Yeah.
I just thought this shows the range of, unscripted, because we've gone from mice to monkeys. It covers the whole gamut.
Of Mice and Monkeys, a new story coming
Coming
straight
to Fox
you.
this fall.
We'll have a review, a rave review. On
Yes.
Yes.
we will.
All right, our next story here. New numbers are out showing the most downloaded apps among Generation Z. Okay? And you may have more in common with them than you think. According to the data from App Figures, the most downloaded app from January to October was the Chinese online marketplace Temu. Is that how you guys say it?
That's
Temu.
Temu?
The only reason I know that is from the Super Bowl commercial.
Temu?
Yeah, because everybody said I've been saying it wrong.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
And
I've been saying
I
it
said it wrong though.
I
say
feel like
Temu.
I've heard it so many different ways.
Yeah.
But Temu, that's the one. It's got nearly 42 million downloads from Americans aged 13 to 17. The app has every type of product you can think of, heavily discounted rates, followed by TikTok, 33 million downloads, and then the rest of the way through, YouTube and Meta's family of apps also topping that list. Threads, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, and Google. So I have all of those except for the most popular one, Temu.
Yep.
So, I don't know.
agree.
Oh, you
I've-
downloaded Temu, in other words.
Yeah, I downloaded Temu.
Doesn't do anything.
Right.
It's an app where cows serve tea. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Temu. That's
I want that one.
That was the app that I signed
We
up.
got it the first time around. You didn't have
Okay.
to deep dive on
Have
that.
you guys ordered? I've
I always
only
go for the
ordered once
reference
from there.
comedy. What's that, Jeremy?
I've only ordered once from Temu.
What'd you get?
I can't remember. It's
Oh,
been so
okay.
long.
Okay.
But then I was like, should I keep? I don't know.
You know who told me about it first was Paula Mason about a year and a half ago. And I had like 100 things in my cart, and it was like $50. And then I decided, pump the brakes, Maddie. You don't need
Yeah.
all this stuff. So it's still sitting there. So I have
Oh.
not ordered anything.
Still parked in the cart. Yeah,
Yep.
we have my mother-in-law last year ordered just like 2 bags full of just random junk, like phone cases, bracelets. There was so much stuff in there,
Yeah.
and she's like, "It was so cheap. I love this website."
Yeah.
So
You know who that sounds like? So my great grandma, God rest her soul, Gigi, up in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
She before there were apps, there were catalogs, and my Gigi was a catalogaholic.
catalog queen.
She had one room in her trailer that when you opened the door, it was just floor to ceiling. You couldn't even walk in the room. Floor to ceiling stuff she bought from catalogs.
Oh my gosh.
That's great.
She loved it. She was addicted.
She was happy.
yes.
was.
She was.
That's
Penny
it.
power days and just the days of yesteryear gone by.
Yes.
Powers,
I'm
I hope-
nostalgic.
Oh, I want a
some
catalog now.
Sears
Circle
catalog,
everything.
buy a house.
I mean,
Yeah.
what more can you need?
Yeah.